this episode of the School Library Scoop, I'm going to share with you a great free resource provided through the State Library that is a collection of ebooks that just covers a wide range of topics, including academic subjects, personal growth, and also leisure reading. So I am here, of course, at the South Dakota State Library homepage, which is library.sd.gov. I'm going to click on electronic resources at the top and then scroll down to our ebook collection by EBSCO. So this is a really great resource for school libraries because we know that our budgets are shrinking and that it's hard to keep up on nonfiction resources for our students. And so these ebooks are a really great option for that, even though they have some leisure reading options as well. I think it's best used for research and when we need those print materials that have been uploaded to the internet that our students can easily access without us having to purchase them. So this is really great. Of course, EBSCO has great search functionality, so lots of search features, including keyword, subject, and advanced options. There's a lot of great filtering options as well, reading tools, and also offline reading. So not any different really than any of the other resources that the South Dakota State Library offers. But what I'll do here, and I am going to sign in because I think once you sign in, you get a few more options that allow you to do things like save your work and email and put things into folders. And so I think this could be really handy when your students are doing research and they maybe find a lot of ebooks that they need for their research project. So I'm signed in now, and I'm just going to do a little search for nutrition in sports, or nutrition for athletes, we'll say. I'm going to use this first book that comes up, so Nutrition for Serious Athletes. You can see that I can do a full download of this book, which means that I could have access to it offline. And I can also look at the PDF full text. If I wasn't sure that this was the book I wanted yet, I could look at the table of contents. I could look at the most relevant pages from this ebook. But we're just going to say I know this is what I want to view today. And I'm going to pull it up as a PDF full text on my computer. This could take just a second. So as that pulls up, I'll just mention that EBSCO ebook collection also has content for different grade levels. I think a really fun way to be able to promote this and make sure that students know about this would be to maybe create a display for your students. So maybe it's a rotating display, but it's a permanent display that has things like ebooks and audiobooks and the different types of or formats of books that you have in your collection that aren't a physical book, where you could maybe print off the cover of books like this, like an ebook from EBSCO Host, or an audiobook that you have, or resources from other South Dakota State Library databases. Print off the covers and put those in that rotating display and advertise those and let students know how to access those as well. I'm going to do that one more time. We failed to download. Okay, so our book has downloaded, and you can see here that we have a few options along the top, and we also have a few options along the side. If I click down here in that little drop down button, it will show us the contents of the book, and I could go maybe right to part 1 and start reading the book here. What I also really love about this is that you can take notes. Your students can take notes right here on this page as they're reading. So if I go to my notes, I can see that I already made a note, and that I can, once I continue to add notes about this book, I can sort those notes by date or by page, and I can add a new note here. So as I read, I can note. I can also add this book to a folder. I can save certain pages. I can email pages. I can print pages. Of course, I can cite this page. So many options here that I can do. And as I mentioned, I could also do a full download of this book if I thought that I needed access to it offline as well. So I just think this is a really great option for research for your students. As mentioned, of course, like all of the South Dakota State Library resources, it's free. I encourage you to explore the collection yourself, to familiarize yourself with it and its offerings, and then really start to share that with your students. And you can also look on Niche Academy that the South Dakota State Library offers to see what other tutorials EBSCO has to offer on this ebook collection resource. So I hope you enjoy getting to know this resource.